Warning. The following video contains spoilers for the inner workings and behind-the-scenes processes of the Project 863 series. If you do not wish to be spoiled on future or past videos, nor have the spell of the series broken, you have been warned.
Hello everybody and welcome to Behind 863. My name is Samantha. I am the production manager and talent for Project 863.
And my name is Bailey, and I am not the production manager, but I am talent
Yeah.
on Project 863.
We are here to take you guys behind the scenes of an episode of Project 863, tell you guys about what it was like to film it, give you all of our secrets, probably give you our social security card number. Maybe. No, we're not. No, sorry, that's another video, another time.
She has a lot to learn.
But today we are going to be reacting to I had to go to the hospital, ... The ... Dot's important.
Yes, the notorious fever dream episode. I was just calling it that to Sam
Yeah.
because everyone genuinely thought that this was a dream that we were going to wake up from. I wasn't actually in this episode, but that they were going to wake up from, especially because it came off of such an intense episode right before. And I was like, what happened? And then Matt's in the hospital, and there's just a lot of kind of uncanny valley things that happen in this episode.
To me, as we were prepping to film it, it felt like the natural next step in the story.
It did.
That like Matt would need to go to the hospital and we would probably visit him in the hospital and like try and cheer him up because there's been so much drama between us. But I think when we watch this episode, I think the phrase you used was so perfect, like uncanny valley. It was just unsettling. Before we even watched the video, like this hospital location was obviously a set. It had like 3 rooms that were hospital, and then right on the other side, there's like a police interrogation little set, like a classroom set.
Yeah, and then down the hall there was the Oval Office and a pub or like a bar. There was a lot going on in this building, and we couldn't show the ceiling because you would see it was completely exposed and there was like pipes up there and stuff. You know, it was very versatile for the people who need all of those sets in one day, but we only needed a hospital, and so it was kind of hard to avoid. We're like in the room that Matt is in, you open the door, and if you just look behind where the doctor was standing, it was just a completely different set. So we had to be super careful with filming and like doing camera tricks and stuff. So
I think in hindsight too, we probably could have set dressed the space more. It also just feels a little bit barren for a hospital. So let's get into it, and we'll obviously pause when we want to share our thoughts with you all. Okay, so
Is that a real flower thing?
No. So it's a fake rose and these little fake white flowers. I also love that we've played the video for 2 seconds and we already have stuff to talk about. For props for this, I was like, Woods, it'd be cool if we brought flowers and like a gift, and we were supposed to be bringing stuff like for Matt. I love that Woods picked probably the most romantic like arrangement of flowers that we could possibly be giving Matt. A single rose and then like these little
Baby's
white
breath.
like baby's breath type
Okay, I
things.
do have to say, imagine being in the hospital and your friends come and give you fake flowers. That would be really weird.
I know.
It's been...
And like even the ribbon around the vase has hearts on it. Like why?
Let's try and go see him, if they let us.
So this is one hallway of the set.
Hi, we are here to see Matthew
Okay,
Frederick.
so that is my best friend PK. I talked about this in the Behind 863 episode, but yeah, she's the receptionist. And then on the other side, those are Lauren's friends.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's
Fun,
how I know
small
them.
world.
I'd like to put it on the record, I think I can say this, that they are not Syntech related. There was nothing suspicious with them at all. They're just people, and I know that it's because of the weird feelings of this episode. Everybody thought that there was Syntech involvement in this hospital. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I think people watching the story forget that, yes, it's a story, but we're still playing it off in the real world. So when we have other talent playing like background actors or like nurses or hospital patients, of course they're gonna like stare down the camera like, why the heck are these people filming in a hospital? Like, I'm just trying to get my blood drawn. But in the story lens, people are always like, they're suspicious of you, and it's like, I would be too. If you guys are ever looking for deeper meanings in things in the background, they only have deeper meanings if you guys assign them deeper meanings, and then we go, that's good, and then we run with that. That's why Subject 4 is great.
Like, you know, people still talk about them to this day.
Yeah.
And so we just gotta say,
It's not.
No,
they're just hospital guys.
I get his name too.
Yes.
I loved that your friend did that.
she improved that.
Oh,
you know, she's
you.
so talented.
It's gonna be right around this hallway.
Okay,
I like that. And also she sent us back through it. That's how we were making the space feel bigger. Past this corner, around this water cooler, is a bar. So we had to be very specific about moving through this space. Here, you're about to meet our doctor. And this man pretty much nailed it when I was casting doctors. Honestly, something that made me go like, yeah, was the fact that he said he had his own lab coat. He was just super nice.
He was
super
a very
easy to
kind
work
man.
with.
He was so kind that we were talking about going out later that night, and he was like, "Oh, you guys are going to that bar? That's right by where I live. I'll stop by." And all of us were like, "Yeah."
He didn't end up following up on that offer, but it was
That would have been quite the night.
quite the night indeed.
Hello.
Can we see him?
Yes, you can see him now, but please be careful not to overly exhaust him.
I love the like hospital background noise that Quinn added.
Oh,
in.
did he?
Just
Good
like
job,
background noise
yeah.
of people touching papers and things. Hey!
Oh, what's up?
Hi!
Hi,
How are you?
I'm all right.
I just feel so uncomfortable. I don't know why. Obviously, like, we all improv, but, like, I don't know why I've never felt more lost in an improv scene than this, because I'm like, if I was visiting Matt in the hospital, one, something horrible must have happened. I don't think I would enter so, like, sheepishly, like, because obviously in this, like, we've all been in disagreements, and there's a lot of history here in season 2.
I could see how this could be a little awkward.
And that's the thing, is like it's supposed to be awkward. Tell me the way we entered didn't sound like the hey.
How y'all doing?
Hey, and the music, how y'all doing? Like, hey.
Oh, what's up?
The inflection.
How are you?
I'm all right. I'm all right. Oh, what's up? A single row. This is a bit ominous.
Woods got the flowers.
It's just all
This,
kind of put together from the studio.
I mean, but also you have so many other
these
flowers.
aren't even real, bro.
yeah, these are real.
Wait, so he mixed fake flowers with real flowers? That's even worse.
I just have to say, Bailey, if you are ever in the hospital, the flowers from me will not look like this.
Oh, thanks, Sam.
How are you?
I'm good. Honestly, I feel totally fine.
All of these cards, Woods wrote messages in, but they're all like, I hope you die.
Oh yeah,
Like
there
this.
wasn't a vlog. Yeah, those were good.
I would imagine it's been a long week.
Honestly, a lot of time to think.
But like in reality, if he was actually in this really creepy hospital movie.
Horrible.
Oh my gosh. If he didn't get killed by the serum, being in this hospital room would have killed him.
Looking at it now, I'm like, what is so unsettling about this room? Is it just the paint on the wall?
I think so. I think it's the fact that it looks very old-fashioned and like if I was in this hospital, I don't think I would trust the people working there. You can like it just gives a very strange vibe.
Yeah.
It looks like very I don't know, like this hospital is in the back of someone's house. It's just,
Yeah, it looks like a children's hospital
Yeah.
almost.
I'm sorry for everything that's led us down here. I'm sorry for splitting us up. I'm sorry for everything, honestly.
God, my posture sucks.
I think we can all agree that the only thing we want to do from this point is, you know, move forward.
I'm down to move forward.
Yeah, we all love each other again.
I don't want to speak for the both of us, but I can say like we both trust you now. You literally gave me your last antidote. Like,
She's so
that's
sad.
never been addressed.
Yeah, it has been. Because we also memed it up a lot. That like Woods just like took it with no regard.
Yeah,
for-
I remember we had a moment in the writers' rooms where we were like, people don't like Sam enough and they like Woods too much. So let's make Woods do something bad and Sam do something good.
Yeah.
And that was when you did the whole like thing in the trailer. From,
Yeah, thing in the RV, like getting out of the RV because the boys were taking too long to distract B27. Yeah, if you guys were ever curious, we think about character stuff like that all the time. Of like, wait, this doesn't really feel balanced. And obviously, not everyone is supposed to like all the characters all the time. We just want to make sure that all of our characters have dimension and have faults, but then redeeming moments. We just wanted to make sure that like Woods did something wrong, but it's funny how that turned into like a meme instead of people being like, that wasn't cool, dude.
Nobody-
It was like, what?
Yeah, why don't I remember anyone actually getting mad at Woods for that? Maybe they did a little, but like
Yeah, they
no
did a
one
little
thinks
bit.
about that anymore.
But it was always like, but it must have been so hard for him in that position. Wood simps.
Woods can do no wrong in the audience's
No,
eyes.
and I mean, he's such a likable dude that it's like, I get it. But it is interesting when those like actual character moments just like go untalked about. And
Yeah.
it's like, okay. Meanwhile, I talk too
Oh
much.
my god, Sam.
Sue me, okay?
This is what it's like being a woman. Really is interesting, isn't it?
Let's continue.
I don't know.
You've been going through a
So
lot.
Yeah, I've been going
another
through it,
reason
but
we
I'm
wanted to keep
hoping-
this light
they haven't
was
really told me what I'm
because
gonna get out or anything like
we
that.
did so many
Ask
intense
the next
episodes.
dark
we were like, let's just like have fun, but the audience was like, keep it intense.
Because everyone was mad that they didn't see the transfer of Matt from the abandoned location to the hospital.
Yeah, we ended up kind of patching that up by just releasing like the
I
audio
remember
of
that,
that
yeah.
moment. But again, that just to us was not a moment we would have uploaded anyways. We understand that some people like want to see those points in the story. Like if this was a TV show, you totally would have seen Matt pass out. You would have seen us panic and call 911 and you would have seen all of that. But because we're trying to blend it with reality, we also have to think of what we would actually upload, and we would not upload that.
No, I do think that's why this episode received such a negative response, is because it went from such an intense episode to this super lighthearted, let's forget about everything that just happened. Like I think people just wanted to keep riding that like super intense wave.
High.
Yeah.
Old school Dope or Nope. Do you guys want to watch it?
August 17th, 2017.
2017.
I just got taken back.
I know, this feels like just a different lifetime.
Is this just Matt?
You look so
I think I'm in this one.
Oh really? You knew Matt when he looked like that?
Yeah, when I started working at the studio, Matt was still doing Dope or Nope in that set.
I thought this was in his bedroom.
No, it's over upstairs Orange Base. The set is still there.
I genuinely this whole time have thought that this took place in Matt's bedroom, like at home.
There was a time and when it did, when
Okay.
it first started.
Crazy.
Unless you've done a deep dive, I don't know that you would have
No,
seen those
probably
videos.
not, yeah.
Sam roasting people for 2 minutes straight. Like,
You know,
it's
how-
mostly Matthias and Woods.
I know my targets.
need any help, old man? Sorry, that was. I'm gonna give him more hair than he has.
She feels so guilty seeing them all back to back.
Get him like Rogaine, or is that too mean?
Gave him what? What'd you say? What did she say?
We're thinking about like, oh, well, like, what do we get our boss for Christmas? Because we were like getting each other Christmas gifts, and I was like, do we get him like Rogaine?
What is Rogan?
Stuff to help your hair grow. Oh
Sam had no idea she was gonna be on blast.
I had no clue. I've never seen this video.
Remember when I cut Woods' hair?
Yeah.
I met Woods when he had a shaved head, and I thought that was just Woods.
no!
It's like how I met Matt bald. Like I thought that
Oh,
that was
yeah.
just like how Woods always did his hair.
Nah, Woods
'Cause
has
I
really
feel
good
like,
hair.
I feel like that gave me like a completely different first impression of Woods. Like when I met, like I feel like the shaved hair Woods, completely different vibe.
What was the vibe from Shaved Hair Woods?
I was a little scared of shaved
Yeah, a
hair
little
Woods.
intimidating.
Yeah.
Woods with his good flowy hair is more like, I
Yeah.
trust that guy.
Yeah, exactly. It's weird.
Shaved head
We
Woods?
should probably
I
tell
don't
him
trust
this.
that guy.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I
It
just
is. He
don't.
just feels like a delinquent.
Just a note here, you'll see that there's this like IV drip situation. The amount of times we had to cut and re-roll because it like fell off of Matt's hand. Like I just remember
Oh my
such a
God.
funny moment where Matt asked Woods a question and Woods would be like, yeah, you had an IV on last time though, didn't you? And we'd be like, yeah, okay, let's cut and get back into it. So of course then we do a snack review, which of course everyone hated.
Yep. Which of course everyone.
Again, I think it was just the pace shift. I think if this was uploaded in a different era, like people would have loved it. But we don't have to watch all the snack review stuff. But here's where we get back into the story
yes.
because we bring up the tape that we found. This was the whole point of coming.
I just think it's significant because it could be something attached to us.
Why would this be attached to us?
Open.
Open it. I can't play it.
So this is the murder tape without knowing that it's Deb.
This is what we found in Syntech Location 3.
Is this real?
Ta-da.
It's not like this thing was labeled in terms of Project 863. It was labeled the date. The date is labeled.
Oh yeah, this is the first time we see the date Project 863. Or the date 08063.
Oh my gosh.
So we all know this now as the date that Deb murdered Wes.
Thinking about it in terms of the videos now, like Deb was supposed to be trapped. I feel like that's straight up evidence that she's not a bad person.
Yeah, I feel like we brought that up at one point, but maybe it got cut out. But like we bring up that like the trap was like supposed to trap Deb by Syntech. And I think the way that in my character brain I've kind of written that off is like she was converted or something.
That's what I was
Or
gonna say, is
she
like
just,
maybe
was
well,
made
because,
evil.
because of that tape that we added in after where beloved Dave is like, hello Deb, welcome to the winning side of Syntech. I feel like it's fair for our characters to assume that maybe that did happen.
Where does Deb's fate lie? You guys will know eventually, maybe.
This could change absolutely everything, because up until now, I thought Project 863 was just a random name that Deb gave all of us.
No.
Subject 1, 2, 3, Subject 4, Project 863.
It was
I'm just
on
replaying
one
all
key.
this.
It was on the
Like-
watch.
It was on the watch, it was on the one key, it was on
the key
safe.
that started this all.
I thought it was just her nickname for us. But now this?
So this is another area where it's like, oop, okay, all the realism, let's just throw it out the window for a second, because we are about to just leave the hospital.
I'm not gonna stay in a hospital for the rest of my life. So I'm gonna go.
What if Matt was only wearing the dress? If this was like The Office, like his
Watch this part.
Oh gosh, you're taking it out. Wait, no, don't.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say his butt was out.
Out of context, I was like, what?
You're taking it out.
What am I gonna do?
It's not the smartest, but
Let's hopefully things don't start beeping and
Okay,
alerting
gee-
people.
You guys know the way out, right?
I mean,
I don't. I've been in here. It's like days. Wait, just direct me. Give me a little bit of direction.
okay, so we can't go out this door here because the reception.
Because
there's a
the
bar
set
back
is right there. Yeah, we can't go out that door because you see a police interrogation set right next to a bar.
So there is a shorter hallway here.
Okay.
If that door works. We just need to go quickly through this hallway. The exit is right there, but I just, again, confidently, just fast.
Confident.
Just go.
Just go. Go.
This room right here was the office of the woman who like ran this building, and she was on a phone call
Oh no way!
when we came through here. Oh yeah, she's right there. You can see her little head. And I felt so bad, but she was like, "You're fine." She was super nice,
Yeah, she
and it
was
was like
very
a great host.
I'm just curious. I want to see like what the top comments are on this video.
Yeah,
Like,
this feels like an episode of WandaVision because everything feels off in this episode, although it was a good episode. Yeah, it was interesting because everyone thought like the doctor worked for Syntech too. The shoot day itself was a lot of fun in my opinion. You know, we had to do run-throughs with all of our talent, like the doctor, and it's so great that your friends could come out and just be extras because it would have only been more unsettling if
Totally.
the hospital was empty.
Yeah. Although I do understand, especially at this point in the story, we can't trust anything in
We-
this
you
universe.
can't.
Really
You
can't.
really can't.
So I understand the suspicion.
This hospital set was the best we could do. Everything else, like when we were looking for sets, was like thousands of dollars, and you also had to book it for 12 hours minimum. I remember I reached out to quite a few of these like really awesome hospital sets that looked like a real hospital and had plenty of rooms, and you like we could film 360 and the illusion wouldn't be broken. But they were all like, no, you gotta meet the 12-hour minimum. Like it was like
$5,000
no,
probably.
they were. Some of them were like $12,000. It was like $1,000 an
day.
hour.
That's so
And it's
insane.
like we just don't need that. But we really hope you guys, enjoyed the hospital episode, and we really hope you guys enjoyed this little episode of Behind 863. Hopefully, you got to hear, some more fun secrets about the shoot. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being a supporter on 863 Plus. We really appreciate it. We hope
sure
you
do.
enjoyed this little special content for you.
See you next time.
Yeah. Bye.